sun rises on the eastern entrance to Jerusalem, Ma'ale Adumim. Like Jerusalem itself, Ma'ale Adumim has a rich and inspiring history tracing back to the biblical era. It is mentioned in the book of Joshua, yet most commonly known from the Good Samaritan parable in the book of Luke, in which Jesus conveyed the idea that helping others is divine. The Christians believe that Jesus will come to Jerusalem through Ma'ale Adumim. Today, people all over the world visit the Inn of the Good Samaritan to view archaeological remains dating back to the 1st century BCE and to witness how, just for a moment, history can come back to life. But the real miracle occurs over the hill. Ma'ale Adumim has approximately 40,000 residents and is still growing rapidly. The beautiful city is in its 4th decade of successful development and cultural diversity. Today, it is a city and a home.
Before we came here, there was nothing here but a desert, Judea desert. And look here around us, it's a green. Children are playing all day in large parks. 35% of our population are children.
Ma'ale Adumim is surrounded by Palestinian villages and thus functions as Jerusalem's security belt. The daily encounter with the Arab population does not always end well. The Arab workers enter the city from here, making it the most dangerous checkpoint in Ma'ale Adumim. We need to be alert and frequently check those who come in. I saw a man wandering at the roundabout for 40 minutes. He walked toward me slowly and I asked him for his ID, when he suddenly pulled out a knife and cut me in the neck. I took a step back and pulled out a gun. The security center operates 24/7, 365 days a year, and serves the local residents, all nearby communities and the Palestinian villages. Moreover, a panic button that is connected to the security center is installed in every school and kindergarten in Ma'ale Adumim.
We are surrounded in about 50,000 Palestinians in the cities Azariah Budis. Most of them are a member of the Hamas. Many of them are very dangerous and we have to be ready 24/7 all of the year.
The security center responds to all security and criminal events and works in full cooperation with emergency and security services, including the police and the IDF.
We're investing a lot of money in the security. You know how much it costs? More than 8 million shekel per year it costs us. The government doesn't help us.
The emergency services station is located in a temporary building which is not safe.
We really need a home for the security center of Ma'ale Adumim city.
Magen David Adom suffers from the same problem. Israel often suffers from a tense atmosphere. In those times, we need to protect the volunteers so they could protect us. The bad conditions make it difficult to serve all the residents of Ma'ale Adumim, as well as the surrounding Jewish and Palestinian villages. But even though the difficulties, Magen David Adom saves lives. Many of the residents from the Palestinian villages and from Ma'ale Adumim come to thank the volunteers for their godly work. In order to make the security and emergency services more efficient, there is a need to build a central permanent facility to hold the security center, the emergency services station, and the fire department under one roof. Today, the fire department is located far from the city. The location adds about 10 to 15 minutes to the journey. Those minutes are crucial and may make the difference between life and death.
Everyone knows that to come to Ma'ale Adumim it is to come to a secured place like every city in the green light.
Ma'ale Adumim is not only about security. The cornerstones of the city are education, welfare, culture, and spirituality. Ma'ale Adumim is dedicated to new immigrants. It is a warm and loving home for hundreds of immigrant families from the former Soviet Union.
They feel here like at home, and they're very happy with the people who so nicely get them here and want them to be part of the greater family of Ma'ale Adumim.
There are approximately 200 Ethiopian families living in the city. The Ethiopian synagogue is not only a place of worship, but a place of gathering and celebrating culture. Today, the synagogue is housed in a very small and old building.
עיר שדואגת לכולם, עולים חדשים ותיקים. הגשמתי את השאיפות שלי להיות בארץ ישראל דווקא גם במעלה אדומים.
The Ethiopian community is in desperate need of a bigger and better facility that will enable it to increase cultural and youth activities.
Ma'ale Adumim accepts everybody with open arms. Ma'ale Adumim is happy to have young people, old people. There's a daycare center for the elderly. There are schools for all streams of religion and types. They have greater needs now because of the growing population. There's a need to expand and to grow with the needs.
A lot of Jewish families, especially young families from the United States and from the ex-Soviet Union and Ethiopia, willing to come to Ma'ale Adumim because it is a high quality of life in reasonable price.
Ma'ale Adumim is a city with an advanced vision for education. Currently, over 10,000 students study in its education system.
We all the time trying to keep our education system in high level, to give the best to our children. This is what every Jewish mother wants, to give the best to their children. So we need the facilities. The facilities, first of all, it is computers, laboratories for electricity studies, chemistry, physics. All this we need a lot of investment, a lot of money.
In Ma'ale Adumim, the sky is not even the limit. Ort Flight and Space School is a unique school that has two courses of study, a normal high school track and a cadet track for youngsters who intend to serve in the Air and Space Force of the IDF that protects our beloved country. The Technological College of the Air Force is my runway. We study subjects that prepare us for the technical department of the Air Force. The future IDF soldiers who will protect and serve the country, and might even lose their lives for it, need to train both their minds and their bodies. That is why it is so important to find funds that will allow a new gym to be built. Ma'ale Adumim doesn't give up on any child. Nirim is a special school for children with different emotional needs. It is a small school of 55 students, which aims to teach the children the same curriculum that other children learn at their age and give them the tools to create a normal life. We have a great team. We have students that go through a process and we can claim a lot of achievements. On the other hand, we have a lot of needs and many activities that we would like to include in the school. Education doesn't have to be limited to schools or be available only for kids. The town library contains books in various languages for both children and adults. The library was donated by the Bnai organization and their remarkable donors. There are many welfare facilities, such as a home for at-risk teenage girls, a place that provides a home to girls that do not have a functioning one, a caring word to those who never heard it before, and most importantly, a chance for a future far away from the streets. The purpose of the house is to prepare the girls for life, to empower them, and to help them become functioning, vital women who contribute to society. Of course, any contribution would only increase and improve our aid. A larger structure, more activities, and more projects would enable us to help more. The industrial park is the future of Ma'ale Adumim. Entrepreneurs from all over Israel and throughout the world are establishing their factories and businesses there. Because of its history and location, Ma'ale Adumim is a symbol for both Jews and Christians.
I would like to take this opportunity and to thank the Christian movement and the Jewish people that helped us and support us with their money, with their donations, the raised donation for us.
אני רוצה להקים פה בית ולגדל פה גם את הילדים שלי, כי באמת
I want to build my home here and to raise my family in Ma'ale Adumim. I want my children to grow up with the same conditions that I did, in a beautiful and well-kept city. Ma'ale Adumim is growing and becoming a strong society, providing high-quality social and community services. Ma'ale Adumim on the 4th decade is a bright pearl in the heart of the desert.